Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Robuilder YouTube channel. Today we're hopping back in the dream game, and oh, is it a big one. We've done some little stuff here and there in the previous dream game videos, but today we're really taking the bike system from being a boy to being a man. Or, you know, whatever you're into, I guess. Alright, so first things first, the current bike system, guys. It's alright. So, you hop on a bike, and you could go, right? You could do wheelies, sort of. It's like okay, you know? It's cool for what it is, I suppose. But everything's so stiff. Let's take a look at just a couple things that we plan on fixing today. Number one, look when we turn. Literally, only our arms move. And it's just not that great. Our legs are stiff, our torso is stiff, and our arms honestly look a bit broken. Next up, the wheelies themselves. Look how long it takes to get to a balance point wheelie. That's like, look at this. So long. We're gonna make that a lot more snappy. Next thing, everything when you're in a wheelie feels just like math. I gotta just say, it feels like math. It's so calculated and there's no playfulness in anything. Next up, when you're turning, the handlebars, like bro, that just looks so bad. And the last thing, first person right now is like this. It's locked. You can't move. You cannot do anything. It's just pretty bad. So today, the goal bike system wise is going to be adding animations for leaning so it seems a lot more playful. Then completely overhauling how wheelies work. They're going to kind of auto balance for you. You'll still be able to scrape and fall, but it's gonna feel a lot faster, more snappy, bouncy, and playful. Then we're gonna hop into the first person mode and actually make it so you can look around while you're in first person. This is gonna be one more thing that just helps it feel a lot more polished. And by we, I mean Panda. He's gonna be working on that. Let's hop into the map. Alright guys, so here is our current map for this game. It's coming along pretty good. Now, I have this huge space right here, okay? And I really wanted to put storage units. Why? Because they're all over everywhere, honestly. But definitely in Chicago, there is a lot of them. So I think it would fit in with our city. The second reason is I might be trying to do some sort of collaboration with Bid Battles when this game comes out, where they could have maybe a game portal to my game and I could have one to their game, sort of as a cross-promotion thing. We haven't gotten too far into those details, but I am always looking for ways to sort of advertise the game. Anyways, if we go to my dashboard and scroll way back in time, I have about 200 Roblox places made. And if we scroll all the way back to place number 21, I was actually making a game like Bid Battles way before I had any clue how to make a game. Anyways, I have a pretty cool storage build that I never got to really use. Of course, this is going to need to be updated a bit to fit into the current game and optimized a bit, as 3 parts, well, not exactly great for every single door. But I do think it'll be a cool thing to add into the game as sort of a, like paying homage to my old dev self, and it saves us a little bit of time. All right, let's drop that in right here and then just bring it over this. And as you can see, it fills up a good bit of that space. I would think if we do some sort of game portal swap where we each are promoting each other's games, their portal would be inside one of these units or in here. However, this stuff definitely needs worked on, and we're gonna need a new fence. The top of all of the buildings I want to change to metal because I think that makes more sense. Also, what was I thinking back here? What was old Robuilder thinking? This can all be one part. And honestly, every single door piece, I can make one part on this backside as well. So let's delete all of those, and I'm just gonna go copy the garage door from my dealership building. It already has a very nice texture on it, and I do find it helps sort of keep the cohesiveness in the builds. Reusing assets, man. As you can see, I could put this straight across, and I could use just one piece. However, we're going to use a couple so we can have some closed units as well. This is just going to offer a lot more variation within the game and still be less parts than it would have been before this change. Look at that. Some closed units, some open units. It's just a good day, guys. Let's close this one on the end as well. And I never changed the roofs to metal. I must have got sidetracked. There we go. Let's go ahead and put these doors on the rest of these units and then see where we're at with the build. All right, so I just got all of the doors replaced. I do want to switch a couple things around just to make sure we have a bit of variation still within all of the builds. Because without variation, what do we really have? It's 100% okay to copy and paste things, but you want to make it look like it's not copy and pasted. I'm thinking something like this looks pretty good. The next thing I want to do is add in some streetlights in this area, and I think I should take one of these floors and cover this whole lot. I think I want it to be like a gravelly looking lot. Most storage places are, well, not exactly the best upkept. I guess they can be if you get the more expensive ones, but most people don't. This is also going to let us delete a lot of those extra floors. There we go. We can delete, we'll keep that one for now. We're just going to stretch this across, and the idea, once again, is to make it look like it's a bit gravelly. I think we're going to go ahead and try to use the pebble material from Roblox. Not exactly great. Why does this look like fancy? Like, this is like some nice pebbles. All right, we have a couple different pebble options from our material packs. Let's go ahead and see if we can find one that's going to work good for us. This is the one we currently have. Up next, we have clean pebbles. I like this one quite a bit better for the kind of aesthetic we're going for. However, it really darkened this place up, and that's something I'm trying to avoid. Floor pebbles. Wow, this is actually a very high quality one. However, it looks more like dirt. It definitely doesn't fit an inner city vibe. Same here. I think we're gonna go with this one for now, just because it's the lightest one we have. And overall, it still fits pretty decent. Am I the only one? Like, what's this random gold rock? Like, it's not even tiling. Like, there's not another gold rock until over a year. It just seems so out of place. All right, anyways, now that we have that done, next thing I want to do is grab some streetlights. Now, do I want the single or the double? We can't really put something in the middle, or then cars couldn't drive on it. However, we also don't have cars in this game, so it might not matter. I'm doing the double light, bros. I think it's gonna be the best. It seems like it takes up a bit too much space. I wonder if I could just shrink it down a little bit. Not all streetlights are the same size, are they? Who knows? We're gonna put probably 2 of them in here on both sides of this. And then we need a fence. Now, remember what I said earlier about copying, pasting, just to make everything a bit more cohesive and to save some time? Luckily for us, I'm pretty sure our prison fence looks pretty dang good and has barbed wire. And I hate to say it, but so does a lot of the storage unit places. Honestly, not looking too bad for another part of the map. Now, we can't be completely sure what this part of the map is going to be used for. Heck, maybe it'll be our own in-game events later. But I do think having a storage area definitely adds something onto a map, especially one like this. Now, while we're waiting on Panda to finish up, there is absolutely no better motivation for me on this game than actually writing. Everybody's always commenting, RoBuilder, you spend so much time and energy on this game, how do you not get demotivated? And guys, it's because there's nothing I like doing more than actually riding motorcycles. So I guess while we wait, let's go. So guys, I want to start adding in like real clips of me riding in the Dream Game videos, just so we have like a whole thing. And because I think it does fit. It's the reason for the dream, baby. Every day I can, we're on this. All right, let's get a, oh, Stolly Wally. All right, I'm gonna hop 1 foot. Jeez. and now not run into these curbs would be pretty nice. All right, let's get it. These won't be too long because I know it's not what everyone's here to see, but I do feel like it relates a little bit. For the people who don't ride, doing that one-hander while I'm standing on the pegs is so sketchy because this is a brake. So if you go too far back, you can hit the brake so you don't die. But if you're not holding the brake, well, that's a little different of a situation there. You just see your fender and you're like, bro, wipe it off, it's dusty, honestly. Just shift. Oh, the salt! The salt, guys, let's get back into the game. Oh yeah, as fun of a time as riding always is, Panda just hit me up and said, bro, you gotta check this out. So let's hop into the game and see what he cooked up. All right, bros, we just hopped in. Let's go ahead. I'm thinking, oh, the chrome bike is here. I was gonna pick the blue one. We do have that issue, which is just a loading issue. Like, when you jump off and back on, it fixes itself. First off, I noticed right away animations on these leans. Look at this. The torso is moving. The knee is kicking out. This is looking pretty cool. Let's go ahead and do a wheelie. Okay, it's so much more snappy, and there's sort of an auto wheelie going on as well. Look at this auto balance point. I'm not doing anything right now. That is gonna help so many of the new players. Let's see what else we can do, guys. So obviously we can ride him out. If we press and hold control, we can scrape. That is super nice. If we press S, we can instantly set the wheel back down. Now, let's get into some of the even cooler stuff, guys. First off, look at my circles, and look how the handlebars aren't completely spinning 180 degrees. This looks so much better, and honestly, feels a lot better as well. It's overall just more like bouncy, and I crashed. Overall, it feels so much more polished. I gotta try the tricks. Yes, guys, tricks have finally been added. Check it out. Let's do Z. There is a seat stander. Okay. X is a tank spreader. Absolutely nuts. And then C is gonna be a one-hander. Now, of course, if those buttons are hard to figure out, we can head down here into our settings, go to keybinds, and boom, we can set trick 1, 2, and 3 to whatever keyboard shortcut we want. There is one more thing I just gotta see. Did he make first person awesome? Here we are, and you can look around. Look at this. I look at my bike. Sheesh, look at over there, over there. I gotta show you guys the difference, okay? This is the old first person stoppie, just like this. All right, I'm doing a stoppie. I can only see the ground. Pretty cool, but not amazing. Now look at this. I do a stoppie and I'm like, sheesh. While I'm doing a stoppie, guys, that is so cool. By the time you guys are seeing this video, every single change that you've seen, oh my gosh, I just yeeted myself. Every single change that you see on the bikes, including the tricks, the auto wheelies, the animations with the leans, everything like that, the scrapes, all of this will be live in the testing place. So if you do want to check it out, it's going to be the first link down below in the description. I'm super happy to see Panda motivated again. And that just makes me so much more motivated. Guys, be prepared to start seeing some crazy progress on the Dream Game. And hopefully an announced alpha release date very soon. But with all this excitement building up, I think we've reached the climax of the video, guys. Let's hop into some questions, or else I'm just gonna keep driving the bike around. All right, fellas, bear with me. I am dyslexic, and this first one is a whole book, so I'm gonna try my best to read it. I already messed it up. Dream Game question. I was wondering if you were planning on making a sort of racing company. Not really a company, but a place with different quests, like complete 10 stunts around dock areas, for example. I think that way it could stay away from the simulator game vibe, because doing stunts is very fun and fast. I don't know, I think that would be a cool concept. Have a nice day and keep up the great work. First off, thank you. Second off, great question. The Dream Game will have plenty of stuff to kind of help keep it away from the simulator vibe. There will be some simulator aspects, like getting money while you're driving or something like that. However, the main ways to get money is going to be stunt competitions over here. As you can see, hop in that ring and then challenge your friends to stunt competitions. Dirt bike races right here, another mini game that you'll be able to make money from. And street bike races right over here. And that's just the races. We're also going to have missions. Later on, we're going to have jobs where you can become a welder and make stunt parts. That's just another way you're going to make money. Even later than that, you're going to be able to buy your own houses and customize the insides of those. We have so many plans, and it's just like, it's almost too much plans. The potential with this game is actually unlimited, and we are so excited to keep working on it. Question number 2 for the boy Robuilder for the alpha, or I think beta you mentioned, but how will the test system work? Will you get a badge for being a tester or a special title in the Dream Game releases? First things first, yes. I think we're gonna have some sort of a chat tag at the bare minimum for testers, whether that's alpha or beta. My goal is to have an animated bike skin for anybody who purchases alpha and beta, just as a way to sort of flex on people. Then if trading comes out later on in the game's life cycle, those will be pretty valuable because there's no way to get them after the game is out of alpha and beta. So I do have some cool ideas, sort of some ways to support you guys for supporting me, well, I guess, and the rest of the team. But yes, alpha and beta testers will definitely have some special stuff in the full game when it releases. Now guys, that is going to wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.